Good morning, y'all. So, before I got to the gym, I saw a video on Instagram about Miss Universe Jamaica contestant Tyra Spalding, and she was struggling with mental health and committed suicide. And it just really broke my heart because there is a video of her that she posted publicly, and she's saying, "Y'all, I'm fighting for my life. I'm about to go work out. If I don't keep busy, then I'm going to die." And then she says, "I'm having thoughts, voices telling me to kill myself, to jump off a bridge, to hang myself." It's scary because this video was posted, I think it said 2 or 3 weeks ago. Not putting blame on anybody, but I do feel like a lot of times we drop the ball when we hear people crying out for help. And because she said, she was like, "I don't want to die." She was like, "Yes, that seems easier. Death seems easier than having to deal with the ups and downs." But she's literally saying, "I don't want to die." I'm like, where was her community at? And maybe she didn't have a community, but she posted this on a public platform. So I'm like, I feel like somebody should have been reaching out to her daily. I know I've reached out to strangers on Facebook where they've posted something that seemed like it was a cry out for help, and I was just hitting them up every day. And again, it's not to put the blame on anybody, but I do think we need to do better at taking mental health seriously. And a lot of times you'll hear people say, "Well, I'm grown, I got my own stuff going on, I do the best that I can to help." And I get that. But then if you have more mental maturity to get on and get through, I feel like you should be helping somebody else. I think it's a selfish mindset to have because I've dealt with suicidal ideation, and a voice will be like, "You're by yourself, jump off the balcony, take those resistance bands and hang yourself." And I'll be like, "What the hell kind of," and I'm like, I don't want to die. But there's been moments where I'll sit in my garage and I'm like, just leave the car running. And shout out to my sister and my best friend Kendall, because I'll share that information. And when I tell you, baby, they would check on me around the clock to where I was annoyed. Like, "Yes, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Thank you." But I appreciate them. So good to have a solid community and people who hear your cry and take it seriously. And even though my sister and my best friend Kendall, I know that they have their own life issues and things that they're going through, but they really stepped away from those or ask God to help them manage. I don't know what they did to both be in my life and check on me around the clock and still handle their own their own stuff. So I just wanted to share that because we really need to, as a culture, um, take mental health more seriously. And if you see somebody, whether you know them or not, if they're saying something, check on them. Even if you think, "Oh, they're just doing it because they're seeking attention." So check on them, people. I don't know. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. Y'all have a blessed one.